Hello everybody. Today I just wanted to show you this really cool new smart bracelet that I picked up off of Amazon. It's from a company called Hagile, and they call it their health carrying smart bracelet HC961. So here it is. Let's take a look. First thing you'll notice that I think is really cool is that it's got a color screen on it. You can see the different options. Along with the color screen, it's got a lot of features that I haven't seen on other smart bracelets, especially when you take into account the cost of the bracelet. It tracks not only your steps, but your calories, monitors your heart rate, monitors your sleep, monitors your O2, oxygen levels, and even your blood pressure. Along with that, it's IP65 waterproof, and it doesn't have any special charging cable. All you have to do to charge it is remove the bracelet and plug it into your USB port to charge it. So pretty cool. Everybody's got a USB port they can charge that on. Easy peasy. Alright, so I've been wearing this for a while, checking it out. I currently have a Fitbit too, so I wanted to compare it to that. So just to show you, today for example, I wore them both all day so I could compare the steps. You can see there's a little bit of variation, but they're pretty close. 75.51 versus 7,700. There's always a variation on how they choose to monitor step counts. You can see it also tracks distance and calories. Now the only thing I haven't figured out is how to switch that from kilometers to miles. Maybe requires an update, I'm not sure. So anyway, just wanted to show you that it's pretty accurate compared to something well known like a Fitbit. But as you'll see here, it has a lot more features than what the Fitbit does. And the app is actually pretty decent too. So, like I showed you, it charges through a regular USB port, and so far I've had good luck with the battery life. You can see the features here: heart monitor, there's blood pressure from the last time it took, O2, and the weather. Again, it's in Celsius. I'm not sure how to switch it to Fahrenheit. You can use it to control your camera, and you can also use it to play music from your phone. And when you use that, it just launches your Apple Music, whatever you have on your phone. So let's take a look at the app here. Now, one thing I want to note is that the instructions talk about an app called DoFit. So you see here, it says to download the DoFit app. However, if you scan the QR code, it actually takes you to an app called DaFit, D-A space F-I-T. So originally I just went and picked the DoFit app and downloaded it. Had a lot of trouble pairing my smart bracelet to that. So once I scanned the QR code and saw it was DaFit, everything worked like a champ. So here is the app. You can see it shows you all the information in a nice graphical interface, step count. In this app it shows it by miles instead of by kilometers, as well as the active time and the calories burned. It shows my sleep from last night, restful, light, and awake. Shows my heart rate from the last time it checked it, and my blood pressure and my blood oxygen. So like most apps, you can drill down and see a history of past days for steps count. Sleep pattern would be the same thing. You can find out more detail. It gives you a quality score. Looks like I fared pretty decent. Heart rate has more details on that. Blood pressure. It looks like I'm in the green, which is good. And blood oxygen. So that's pretty cool that it tracks your oxygen levels. Looks like I was good the last time it tracked that as well. Along with that, there's settings where you can change the watch face. So instead of the standard, I can switch it to orange. There's the orange. or I can have the more detailed watch face. And there it is. So that's the one I like because it shows my steps and my heart rate at a glance. So I usually leave it on that one. You also have lots of different notifications. You can choose specific chat ones to turn on, along with phone calls and text messages, or you can do other, which will basically cause every app that shows up on your phone as an alert to come across onto the smart device. So that's pretty cool too, because my Fitbit doesn't do that. It only notifies me of text messages, phone calls, and calendar events. You can also set alarms, which I don't have any. And here's the shutter. It has its own camera app that you launch to control it, so not a big deal. And you can also set your time format, reminders to move. You can set your quick view settings, your language, and turn the weather on and off. And then of course if they have firmware updates, you can update it right through the app too, which is nice. So, and then also your profile where you set up basic information like your goal for step count, along with your date of birth, height, weight, all that good stuff. And then it does sync to your Apple Health if you want it to as well, which is great. Yeah, so all around it's a pretty solid app. It's simple, easy to understand. I will note that the sleep, I wore them both, my Fitbit and this, to sleep, and it was almost exactly the same for the amount of sleep it tracked, which was pretty nice as well. So overall, I'm really pleased with this. The battery life has been good so far. I wore it all day, still shows full charge, and it's super easy to use. Responds well when I have it on my wrist, and turn my wrist up, it always comes on. I don't have any issues with that. And the heart rate seems to be pretty accurate. The blood pressure but you have to stay pretty still, and the O2 seems to be as well. It's hard to say, but it seems accurate. Again, the temperature, it just sets itself, so I'm not sure where it's pulling that information from, and it's in Celsius, so I'm not sure how to change that either. It does show the forecast, but again, not sure where it's getting that from, and it's not in the format that I'm used to looking at temperature in. So anyway, I really like this band, and I'd recommend giving it a try, especially if you don't want to spend the money on something like a Fitbit. Other than the app not connecting to your friends, if you just want it for tracking, it does all that stuff, and it seems to be pretty much on par with my Fitbit. So thanks for watching this video. Hope it helps you out.